Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ange if you haven't met me before, and today we're going to be doing a huge collective plant haul and also an update on my grow light. So I've been pretty naughty in this past week or so and I've gotten quite a few plants. It's weird how they all just kind of accumulate and you're like, I didn't do that. And yes, I have a humongo pimple on my face, so let's just ignore that little friend volcano and let's get on with the video. So I think I'm going to start off with my grow light update and then we're going to get into the plant haul. So I thought I would just give you a little update on my grow light setup here. If you missed my unboxing video, I will link it up in the cards. So this is the Mars Hydro grow light. I think this is the TS600 version, but I will definitely tell you down in the description box. I am actually really liking this grow light. So I've had it for about 3 weeks now, I want to say, and it is doing amazing. So I did grab a few extra Hoyas and I will just show you those ones that I got first. So I got 2 different Finlaysonii. So I got this one here. I got this one here first, and this one I got from Uprooted, which is an online plant shop. And when it came to me, they had 2 extra leaves on it, but they were yellowing and they were feeling quite soft. So I was really worried that it wasn't going to make it, but it is doing really well under this grow light. It is putting out a new growth point here with some 2 little baby leaves coming. So that is really great news. I did not lose it. I did cut off the yellow leaves just so that it could kind of revive itself. But then I was shopping at Flower Power a few days after that, and I saw this giant Finlaysonii as well. So it has like 1, 2, 3, 4. It has like 5 plants in the pot. So I mean, how could I say no to that? So I picked this one up too. And I have noticed after I've been putting it under the grow light, it is getting a little bit of sun stressing. So you can see a little bit of pink coming through. So this one was quite damaged when I got it. It was quite soaking wet. So it is just rehabbing here and I think it's doing quite well. Also underneath my grow light, I have this Hoya obscura. And it is a little bit dusty, so forgive me. We do have, again, a little bit of sun stressing go on. It's not heaps of pink or anything like that, but I can definitely see the veining getting more prominent. If you know what this stuff on the leaves are, I don't know what it is. So if you do know what that is, then let me know, and I will treat it accordingly. I then have underneath the grow light this propagation for a Hoya carnosa, and it was doing nothing for months. It was doing nothing, and we do have 2 little tiny baby leaves popping out now, and I did pull it out of the soil the other day and I saw that roots are starting to form, so that is really exciting. In here we have my prop box. So again, there's like not much going on. I feel like me and wet sticks don't really get along that well. But the only difference I can say from my last video is that my Philodendron mican stem cutting is starting to root up. So that is a fun little thing that's going on, but I will keep you updated if anything else is happening there. I will say that my Hoya acuta pink is getting a little bit sunburnt under this grow light. So I think I'm gonna have to move that one. It might just not be as light tolerant as some of my other Hoyas, so definitely keep that in mind if you're putting something right underneath a grow light. But I am really enjoying this setup. And another great thing is this plant next to it, my alocasia, has done nothing for months because it is winter time, so it's kind of just dormant, chilling. But we do have a little baby leaf coming out, and honestly that's so exciting. So these plants are getting a lot of indirect light from the grow light, so I do think that's why this one has sprouted out a new leaf. So that is super exciting. All right, so apart from the Hoya Finlaysonii I actually got this gorgeous Hoya Chiang Mai. And yes, you might say, you already got a Hoya Chiang Mai. I did, but it was a teeny tiny little cutting / plant. And I saw this while I was at Flower Power, and I had to have it. I did notice that when I got this, the soil was very wet, so I've let it dry out, and there were a few fungus gnats in the soil, so I have popped some ant sand on top of the soil. If you haven't seen my video on how to get rid of fungus gnats, then I will leave a little link to it, but that is why there is some white stuff in there. It's just some ant sand to get rid of any gnats. And I got this one for $33, which I thought was such a good deal. And look at these leaves. They're huge and they're beautiful, they're waxy, and there's just You know, I just love it. I love it so much. I'm hanging this in my kitchen windowsill and I am loving it and it's loving me. And let's hope that it keeps on thriving. But that is the Hoya Chiang Mai. The next plant I got was from Bunnings, and I got this when I was shopping with my mum last week. It is a big basket of Peperomia Scandens Variegata. And normally when I see these Peperomia Scandens, they're in these teeny tiny little pots, and I have never ever seen one this full. So I'll give you guys a little close up so you can just see how jam-packed it is. And I got this for such a good deal. It was $14, and the little tiny plants with just one little stem in there was $6. So I'm like, heck yes, I'll get this. It's very strange to me because the leaves are very small, if you can see. So most of the time when I see Peperomia Scandens, the leaves are actually quite large. So I'm not sure if this was just growing in a low light situation or if it's root bound or something and I should be upsizing it. So if you have any ideas to make the leaves a lot bigger, then let me know. But I am just hanging this one outside, and oh my gosh. Isn't it absolutely stunning? It's so full. I love the variegation, and peperomias are really easy to care for, so I am excited to see this one grow. He wants to come on the bed. You can get up there yourself. The next two plants I got when I was plant shopping in my latest video, and these are also from Bunnings. So the first one I got is this gorgeous Philodendron Prince of Orange. And if you haven't seen one before, they're called that because the new leaves come in this absolutely stunning orange color, and then they fade down to a darker green as the plant matures. I have wanted one of these for a little while now. They all looked so healthy that I just could not say no. If you saw my video, I was just kind of going through all of them. Do you guys do that when you're picking out plants? You have to find the best specimen. But yeah, I thought this one was the best. It has some new growth, and I also noticed that it has a teeny tiny little baby one underneath. So technically I have two Prince of Oranges. But this one again lives outside. I'm wanting to add quite a few more plants to my balcony just to make it look more of a rainforest out there. And the second plant I got is a Philodendron Silver Sword. And I actually have one of these already. I have one that is quite large, but it is just one really long stem. So I thought that I would grab this one and pop it into the base of that plant. And then over time, it's gonna look a lot more bushy. If I don't like it, I can always separate it out later, but that is the plan. And I had to get this one because I noticed, again, there were two different plants in the pot. So I think that it's gonna look really awesome put together with my other silver sword. But you can see the leaves are absolutely stunning. It's got this bluey gray hue to it, which is very unique when it comes to houseplants. You normally don't see this color on them. So I am very happy with this one, and I only got this one for $12. The next plant I got, I've wanted for a little while, but I think I'm in for a rough ride with it. And this is a Calathea Orbifolia. And I just think the leaves on this Calathea are absolutely stunning. They have these gorgeous like lines on them, and then when they mature they get really large. If I can find a picture, I will put it right here. I just know that Calatheas are just so fussy, and when it came to me it already had a little bit of brown tippage. But, oh, I don't know. I feel like I'm in for a world of hurt with this one. So wish me luck, and let's hope it survives. I'm keeping it in my bathroom because my bathroom is magical with all the humidity and the bright indirect light that it gets. I put this one a little bit further away from the window just because I know Calatheas don't like a huge amount of light. So please, be my friend and love me because I love you. And we have 3 new leaves coming in and I'm so excited. Look how pretty. So if you have any care tips for me, then definitely leave them in the comments down below because I really don't want to kill this one. So I found this on the street of my suburb. There's this little lady who sells her plants from her garden. She had one of these and I saw it and it was so weird and ugly. And you know me, and I love weird and ugly plants, so I just had to have it. It has all these little flower buds on them, so I think it's about to bloom. And from my knowledge, I think this is a Rhipsalis Pachyptera or something like that. It's purple, it's green, it is awesome. I did cut off one of the little sections, let it callus over for a day or two, and then I've planted it into the soil to hopefully encourage it to sprout out another stem, because right now it's just one stem, and I think it would look awesome to have quite a few coming out of the pot. But oh, look at this. It looks like some weird like lobster ocean crab thingy, which, you know, that's freaking cool. I had to have it. And again, it's living outside to make my balcony look more jungle-esque. And therefore, Stephen cannot be mad that I'm buying all these plants because they're outside and he doesn't even go outside. So that's my reasoning. All right, and the last plant I got is this little begonia. So I posted it on my Instagram when I got it, and it was suffering. It was very, very sad looking. I got it for $5 at my local nursery, and to be honest, I was very unsure if it was gonna survive, but I did take it out of the really, really wet potting mix. I took it out of the wet potting mix, put it into some dry, really airy soil mix now, and it is absolutely thriving. So we have 2 new leaves coming out, and they're so fuzzy and ugly and weird looking. So yeah, I'm really excited about this one. I'm hoping that it survives. I think it's doing really, really well. So for $5, I cannot complain. Alright, so those are all the plants that I've gotten recently. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then click the thumbs up. And if you haven't already, then hit subscribe, because I post 2 plant videos every single week, and I will see you guys in my next one. Alright, bye!